व्हाट इज भाइयों, गुड मॉर्निंग भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल। क्या हाल चाल। सजदे में हूँ, मेरा नाम। ब्रो, क्या हाल चाल। वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। सजदे में हूँ, मेरा। पहले भी विषय जरूर खेलूंगा भाई, क्यों नहीं खेलूंगा। आ जाओ आ जाओ। फ्रेंडली मैच रूम बना दिया मैंने। रूम बना दिया, जल्दी से आ जाओ, जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो। रूम आईडी लिख लो। आजा भाइयों, जिसको भी फ्रेंडली मैच खेलना है ज्वाइन कर ले। भाई वो खेलना है किसी को? टॉप सिटी आ जाओ। ये कौन है? थोड़ा मतलब चैट में लिख के जाना, ठीक है? कि कौन आ रहा है कि नहीं, स्ट्रीम देख के आ रहे हो तो ये चैट में थोड़ा हाई फाई लिख देना। तो बंधु अच्छा বাস কি বাস ওটা বোতলটা দিলাম না খেলার জন্য। যাচ্ছে কোথায় যাচ্ছে? যাচ্ছে কোথায় যাচ্ছে? सजदा के सजदे में रेडी कर लो भाई।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Discord on कौन है?
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
भाई मेरे लाइव बीसी आ जाओ, जिसको अभी बात करना है।
Succumbs to the pressure. Pull it. Rummenigge. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, sweet feet.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Eto. Santos yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Hullet. And the shot! Goal! Santos!
फैंटास भाई ट्राई हार्ड कर लूँ क्या? ट्राई हार्ड करने का मन नहीं करता भाई. और वो भी इसमें फ्रेंडली मैच में तो करता ही नहीं है.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
तो लाइव भी से आ जाओ ना. कमेडो लाइव भी से आ जाओ.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi tries to clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Neymar knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Raul. Over to the left. Cantona. And he's surging through. They've got to be quick. Tries a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
ऑफसाइड में खड़े हो भाई तुम.
He's looking wide. And it's lofted through here. Nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vieira. He's on it. Big chance! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Santos leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
तो भाई कितना चेंज करेगा. डिफेंस तो अच्छा ही है, फिर कैसे गोल खा रहे हो तुम?
Substitution for Santos. Number 9, Ito. Number 10.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field.
Santos carrying a one-goal lead.
Number 20, Messi.
And they win it back again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? O'Shea, not the most accurate pass. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. He's got a goal.
Shiva.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players
MotherBord
have that
এখন
natural
আসিস নি, ঠিক
ability
আছে?
to be in the right
This
place
one.
at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos
See.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the shot!
अबे स्टार्ट क्यों कर देते हो?
Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
स्टार्ट कर
Well,
दिया
we could
भाई.
be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Foul and a free kick in a very
तू अभी
dangerous
मार ही
area.
खाएगा भाई. हर एक मेरे को तेरे को मारूंगा.
And he's going to have his
बस बिना
name
पूछे
taken.
स्टार्ट कर दिया भाई.
Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! With it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Raul. Great vision. Haaland. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Coloer looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Santos still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Messi. Is there a great chance? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rummenigge has delivered
By Marvel
a really
Rivals
costly miss. It could have
ban
been their
to
last
the
chance
India.
to win it.
बैन टू इंडिया थे. Why?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's chosen to go back. Belletti, there's the delivery. Donadoni is flagged offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, not quite. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Shifted it to the flank. Strong running down that left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
There will be
try
5
again.
minutes added time.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted
यार
for
मेसी
now.
कैसे मिस कर सकता है तो ये वाला कॉस इट्स स्टिल फुल मदरफकर। अच्छा तो क्या हो गया? मैं तो न्यूज़ देखा भी नहीं है।
And it's made its way to him. And this is Chef chance! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net there.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
टच
And
करेगा
the
तब भी खत्म
referee
होगा।
brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win.
चलो नेक्स्ट आ जाओ फ्रेंडली मैच में। और कोई खेलना चाहता है? देखो मैं उतना ट्राई नहीं करूंगा पर उसी हिसाब से खेलना जो भी आएगा, ठीक है? उतना तुमको भी ट्राई हार्ड नहीं करना है। क्योंकि मैं चैट पढ़ते पढ़ते खेल रहा हूँ, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट आ जाओ। व्हाट इज द रियल क्रिकेट खेलची फोन नंबर? रियल क्रिकेट खेलची फोन नंबर माने रियल क्रिकेट खेलेছি ফোন নাম্বার মানেটা কি? আচ্ছা তা পাগল হয়ে গেছিস নাকি মা ঘরে থেকে দেখে? ভালোই তো ধুরান্দার হুরান্দার দেখতে যাচ্ছিস তুই। জিত মধুরিমা মিলে মধুরিমা স্ট্যাটাস দিয়েছিল। इस चैट विद में डिस्कॉर्ड आ जा भोसड़ी के, डिस्कॉर्ड आ जा। आडो डिस्कॉर्ड आ जा भाई। देख सुबह मैं मोबाइल गेम खेलता हूँ, ठीक है? और रात को पीसी। तो भोसड़ी के तुम तो आते ही नहीं हो। क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट भी मेरे को डाउनलोड कर रहा है भाई, करवा दे, ठीक है? कुछ तो बोल नहीं सकता। कैसे डाउनलोड क्या था कर दे मेरे को। अच्छा माइक माइक ठीक आ रहा है ना? माइक का आवाज ठीक आ रहा है ना? देखो भाइयों, मेरे विनिंग परसेंटेज पे मत जाना, ठीक है? मैं आधा गेम काट देता हूँ, ठीक है? रियल क्रिकेट डाउनलोड कर फोन है खेलबो ऑनलाइन रियल टीम्स উইথ প্লেয়ার্স। আচ্ছা দেখ ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে ক্রিকেট অতটা ভালো লাগে না, ঠিক আছে? ফুটবল হচ্ছে আমার কাছে ইমোশন সব সময়, তো ফুটবল ভালোই লাগে। আমি ফুটবলে প্রচুর গ্রাইন্ড করি। আচ্ছা আমার টিম দেখতেই পাচ্ছিস। भाई मेरे को मालदीनी को बैठाने की मन नहीं करता, सीधी बात है। सुआरेस दोनों रूम ही कर दिया था मैंने। गेमर थोड़ा वीसी आ जाओ वीसी।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the...
It's Cristiano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
उधर से थोड़ी ना गोल होता है भाई।
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Player of football.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to
Player
do
of
to
football
score there.
मैं चूतिया मोबाइल में ये गेम खेल के देख, सबसे बढ़िया गेम प्ले है
इसका। First in the game for either side actually. Pullet gets it away. Out to the left it goes.
भाई हर मंडे और ट्यूसडे को भाई पैक आते हैं न्यू अच्छे।
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
भाई बढ़िया कार्ड भी आता है अच्छे।
Good looking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
वाह भाई वाह, ऐसे स्क्रिप्ट होते गए ना।
And that interception was most necessary. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
बस ऐसे स्क्रिप्ट होते जाना भाई।
Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo. Oh,
कौर
really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
कोई सीन ना, मैं गेम ही लीव कर देता है ना।
$30 minutes gone. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. That is good alertness. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That's a sharp pass. And the shot's on Messi! Yeah, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Coloer, quality ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And now the breakaway. Yaya Toure. Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. It's not an especially good pass, that.
2 added minutes has been
Roberto
indicated.
Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
Just a
I think
quick
the manager
announcement,
has
it is
to
now
resist
time for
change
special
at
मतलब
this
ऐसे
stage.
पंगे को
Please
तो
grab the
ओवरलैप
tickets
करे
you
सारा
were
अर्धा
given
गोला
when
नीचे
walking
आता
through
है
the
बॉल
gates.
लेने के लिए
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Tries a shot!
हाँ भाई गोल है गोल गोल
Santos come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And the finish! It's loose now and they want... And again! And that has been cleared. Played up towards the front
भाई
line.
क्या स्क्रिप्ट मैच है भाई
Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Baresi demonstrating his
भाई
defensive
ये फाउल
quality
नहीं
there.
है
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
हेवी टच नहीं दे रहा हेवी टच दे रहा
This is and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira clears it away. Henderson. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Santos.
अब इसके पीछे क्यों जा रहा है आगे आना बहन के लौड़े
With more
Liouid
sharpness in their passing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gattuso does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Jordan Henderson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram makes the interception. Gattuso. And we're done. Santos were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
मतलब कुछ भी मैच हो रहा है ना नहीं यार दा को
हेलो
बहन के लौड़े
ओ लोड़े
पैशन वाह
तू क्रिकेट क्यों नहीं खेलता तू?
भाई क्रिकेट पसंद
हक
नहीं
देगा
है
इसीलिए।
नहीं भाई क्रिकेट पसंद नहीं हकता नहीं हूँ भाई पर क्रिकेट पसंद नहीं मैं कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स में नहीं हकता भाई
रुक जा भाई, ई फुटबॉल डाउनलोड कर रहा हूँ, पहली बार खेलूंगा तेरे को गोल मारूंगा तू बहुत।
पहले अच्छे प्लेयर नहीं हरा पाते तू मेरे को हराएगा
अरे देख ना भाई,
ठीक है चल मैं ट्राई हार्ड भी नहीं करूंगा ना मैं ट्राई
मैं भी भाई पीसी में बहुत फीफा खेल चुका हूँ साइबर
अरे
कैफे में।
फीफा पीसी में अलग है भाई उससे गेम प्ले बहुत ज्यादा बेटर होता है फुटबॉल का मैं तो फीफा और ई फुटबॉल दोनों खेल चुका पर ई फुटबॉल का गेम प्ले भी बेटर होता है और इसकी भी बेटर देख फीफा एक चीज में बढ़िया है वो है फीफा ने सब कुछ का लाइसेंस करके रखा है ठीक है सब क्लब के साथ और सब प्लेयर्स के साथ बहुत प्लेयर्स पर ई फुटबॉल का यही माइनस पॉइंट है कि उसके सब प्लेयर के साथ और क्लब के साथ ये नहीं किया लाइसेंस नहीं है उसके साथ
इसीलिए रोनाल्डो को नहीं खेला रहे हैं, मेसी लेके खेल रहे हैं।
पर मेसी नहीं मेरे पास है नहीं रोनाल्डो का कार्ड अच्छा वाला मेरे पास आया वो हर मंडे और उसको बाद दोनों कल मतलब ट्यूसडे को ये दोनों टाइम आता है ठीक है दोनों टाइम कार्ड्स आते हैं जो तो ड्रॉ करके प्लेयर निकल सकते उधर से
अच्छा फ्री में
नहीं भाई कॉइन जमाना पड़ता है ना तो गेम प्ले आएगा 50 कॉइन उठा सकता है 100 कॉइन में से प्लेयर ले सकता है
अच्छा
अगर तेरे पास बहुत पैसे है तो तू कॉइन खरीद के प्लेयर कर सकता है और किसी के प्लेयर में किसी का आईडी तो 100 में भी निकल जाता है प्लेयर 100 कॉइन में
अच्छा मैचअप बोले যে বাটনটা যে কি কাজ
ম্যাচআপ বলে বাটনটা আছে সেটা তোকে ডিফেন্সে কাজে লাগে ওটা তোকে ম্যাচআপ করে তুই সব কিছুতে মানে ডিফেন্স করতে পারবি
আর ড্যাশটা স্প্রিন্ট করার জন্য স্ট্যামিনা মিটার আছে
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
কত জোরে পাস দিচ্ছিস কত এতে পারবি
ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot.
और ওয়ার্ল্ডের কত হাজার র‍্যাঙ্ক জানিস 11000 র‍্যাঙ্ক রে
পুরো ওয়ার্ল্ডে
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
ওহ দুরান্দার টুটা দেখে এলাম ভাই কি সিনেমা ভাই
So the game's first significant
4 ঘন্টা এক ফোঁটা বই
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but
ये जो प्लेयर्स होते हैं ना ये सब एक ही प्लेयर्स हैं मेरे
this team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it.
ये सब प्लेयर मेरे को पॉइंट से निकालना पड़ता है बॉक्स ड्रॉ से इसे 3 प्लेयर 150 का बॉक्स ड्रॉ देता है 150 का उसमें तो 3 ऐसे पिक देता है
সানডে দিনকে সানডে আমার পিসিটা পুরো খুলে আমি ডিপ ক্লিন করলাম নিজে থেকে দুপুরবেলা খেতে দুটোর সময় বসেছিলাম সন্ধ্যাবেলা 7টার সময় হলো শেষ করে আর তো ক্লিন করতে
হ্যাঁ তো সব খুলতে হয় না
আমি
আমি পরিষ্কার করতে আমার 1 ঘন্টা লেগে যায়
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
ভাই যাই বলি এখন ভাই যা মজা লাগে না ক্রিমজন ডেজার্টটা খেলতে ভাই এত বড় গেম ভাই আমি এখনো ফার্স্ট টাউন থেকেই বেরোতে পারিনি
मेरे को भी डाउनलोड करवाना
40-50 घंटाর উপর খেলা
मेरे को भी डाउनलोड करवाना मैं रात को
ভেবেছিলাম আরডিআর ভাই বেশ ইমার্সিভ গেম ঠিক আছে যখন প্রথম আরডিআর খেলেছিলাম তখন যেরকম ভাই পুরো সারপ্রাইজ হয়ে গেছিল ক্রিমজন ডেজার্ট সেরকম আর ওই যে 40-50 ঘন্টা আগে প্রথম টাউন থেকে বেরোতে পারিনি ভাই এত বড়
হ্যাঁ ওটা তো অনেক কিছু মিলিয়ে করা না
আর তার থেকে বড় কথা ভাই প্রচুর ইউনিক ভাই তুই বুঝতে পারছিস না যেরকম টেকনোলজি ইউজ হচ্ছে না গেমটাতে আমি জানতামই না এরকম পসিবল বলে মানে আলাদা আলাদা গেমগুলোতে কি হয় ছোট ছোট প্রপসগুলো এদিক ওদিক নড়ে গেলেও লাইটিং মিস হয়ে যায় না গেমে এই গেমটায় ভাই তুই সব কিছু ভাই এটা পাথর পর্যন্ত তুলে ছুঁড়ে দিতে পারবি ভাই আমি একটা বাচ্চার ঠিক আছে তো শিপ ছিল ওকে চুরি করে নিয়ে আমার পাহাড় দিয়ে ফেলে দিয়েছি
কি করে নিয়ে
একটা বাচ্চার বানা ভেড়া চুরি করে পাহাড় দিয়ে ফেলে দিয়েছি
আমি শুনলাম শীট তুলে নিয়ে ফেলে আছি তো ওই জন্য জিজ্ঞেস করলাম কি শুনলাম
আরে বিশ্বাস কর গেমটা ভাই
Roberto Carlos.
বড় গেম ভাই
A lot of space here, a real
আর ম্যাপটাও
opportunity.
তেমনি গর্জিয়াস ভাই আমার স্মুথ ভাই 70 fps চলছে মিডিয়ামে
Belletti. 15 minutes till half
তোর
time.
মোটামুটি মিডিয়ামে ডিএলএসএস অন করে ভালোই চলবে
আমার তো
Well,
এ
they
চেঞ্জ
put it
করা
back in a hurry.
32 জিবি র‍্যাম আছে না না গ্রাফিক্স কার্ড চেঞ্জ করা
Van der
আর
Vaart.
এএস
র‍্যাম কবে কিনলি রে
Mateus can see
সেইবারেই তো
things
কিনলাম, যেইবারে
others
সবে
simply
করলাম।
cannot.
ভালোই হয়েছে কিনে নিস তখন আমিও কিনে নিলে হতো বলে এখন সেটা ছিল আমার 8000 টাকা দাম
बोल रहा है कुछ भी गोल खा रहा होगा
And look what it means to them. This
বুঝলি?
is a position of genuine
এখন মানে
strength
দুখানা
now.
8 জিবি র‍্যামের ঠিক
And
মানে
he stuck
8000
it
টাকা
away
দাম
as if laser
হ্যাঁ আমি
guided.
জানি তো,
That's
আমি
just
তো
a
আগে থেকে শুরু
fabulous,
আরে
করেছি।
এআই এর র‍্যাম
fabulous
ক্রাইসিস
finish.
চলছে তোমার এআই এর জন্য র‍্যাম ফাটে যাবে
Real chance.
এআই তে র‍্যাম লাগছে
Reaching half
আরে
time
এআই এর
and
জন্যই তো
still
পুরো র‍্যাম
behind.
সব
Can they
বেরিয়ে
make
গেছে
something
স্টক
happen
স্টক
now?
থেকে বুঝতে পারছিস তো ওই জন্য এত দাম
It's a lovely
জিপিইউ থেকে
neat
শুরু করে
pass.
সবকিছুর দাম বেড়ে
Maldini
গেছে
cuts out the pass.
4070 Ti
আমিও যখন জিপিও কিনেছিলাম তখন
রিটেল
তো দাম
রিটেল
পেয়েছি।
প্রাইস 40000 তো
হ্যাঁ
Gattuso.
ওটা বিক্রি হচ্ছে মানে 60-70
And it's Gullit. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet.
এমএসআরপি থেকে ভাই
Van der
হাই হাই
Vaart
দামে বেশি বিক্রি
looking
করে
for a runner.
এটা গোল
This is
মার
Batistuta.
ছি ভাই
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a little off target. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper. And the whistle goes for half time.
আবে অনলাইন ম্যাচে
Some
প্রচুর
first half
স্ক্রিপ্টেড
thoughts?
খেলা
Santos certainly
Region
can
India
feel
দেবো তো আমার?
happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take
প্রত্যেকদিন
their
লগ
foot
ইন
off the
করবি
pedal.
ফ্রিতে প্লেয়ারও দেবে দেখবি ডেইলি গেমস কমপ্লিট করবি
Closing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
আনইনস্টল করবি না ভাই
আমার ফোনে তো ভালোই চলবে
হ্যাঁ কোনামি আইডি এ করবি আগে ঠিক আছে কোনামি আইডিটা বানাবি নালে উড়ে যাবে তো তোর যদি লাখ হয়ে যায় আইডির ভাই 100-200 তে প্লেয়ার পেয়ে যাবি
Well, I
ভালো
think
ভালো
they have
epic
to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition
goal
apart
mark
here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
ये कुछ भी हो रहा है भाई कहीं से भी
Truly
गोल मार रहा है
superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and the finish! Oh, brilliant
भाई
save!
जो गोल नहीं होता वो भी
Fernando
गोल हो रहा है
Torres
আমি ভাবলাম
completely
আমার
showing
গ্রাফিক্স
too
কার্ডটা
much
একটু
of that to
আপগ্রেড
the keeper,
করব
and he'll be kicking himself
এবারে
for
আমি
it.
এ দেখছিলাম যদি আমি মানে দাম দিয়ে মানে
Barcelona,
গ্রাফিক্স কার্ড
Efootball,
বাড়াই
they're first.
আমি আর এনভিডিয়া নেব না মানে এনভিডিয়ার 4070 Ti না
Maldini with
এখন
the clearance.
তোর AMD র যে RX আছে RX 9800
Rijkaard,
XT
he's gone for goal!
ভাই যা গ্রাফিক্স কার্ড ভাই
And
মার্কস
that
কার্ড
is high.
Solid
Rijkaard
4K
most
তে ভাই সব
definitely
কিছুতে
hit
90
With a
FPS
lot of venom and little
Wow.
control, it carried.
माने
এখন
कुछ
আর
भी
danger.
And a chance!
এক সালা পুরো স্ক্রিপ্টেড
He
ম্যাচ
hits the net.
পাস
Results,
করছে অন্য
no
প্লেয়ারের
longer
ভাই
in doubt. It's just about how many. Just so. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make
আমি
their
যা
way
মারছি
home,
সব
so
সালা
must we.
বাইরে মারছে
না থাম্বনেল গুলো এআই দিয়ে বানিয়েছিস হ্যাঁ বল
হ্যাঁ
থাম্বনেল গুলো এআই দিয়ে বানিয়েছিস
হ্যাঁ এই আছে কিছু এডিটও করেছে
কেমন এরা সুপ্রিমা কভার আমার জন্য এনে দেন আমার
অনলাইনে অর্ডার কর
কোথা থেকে কিনেছিস
minibab.com বলে একটা আছে ওখানে অর্ডার করে দিবি
ভালো
Well, football is, of
quality
course,
ভালো।
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The
শুধু
stadium
Supreme
is
লেখাই
full
আছে
of
না আরো?
noise and energy.
Supreme
This
অনেক
certainly
পাওয়া
matters.
मिनी पे खोल ना.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to say
He's gone for goal!
कैसा सा
Smashing save, really good save that.
well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Pele. Vieira.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Vieira! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Santos really
Uh-huh.
are good at what they're doing.
Real
They'll
Madrid?
gladly take any
Ah,
opportunity
দেখ
to
ওখানে
launch
এ
that
আছে
counter.
মাদ্রিদ চ্যাম্পিয়ন বি লেভেলে লেখা আছে দেখ
Pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here.
না কোন লিগে আছে ইউরোপিয়ান
স্প্যানিশ স্প্যানিশ স্প্যানিশ
A
হ্যাঁ ইউরো
collective
স্প্যানিশ
sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti, Kaká, closing in on goal. Can he get it through? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Gerrard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, there first. And he's had a hit! Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Goal!
क्या गोल है भाई खुद का गोल में खुद ही को
And Milan have the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
For Milan, after 27
Milan
minutes.
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
ভাই আমি এটা 83 মেসি পেয়ে গেলাম
Well, I wouldn't quite
What a bush,
advise
Ekar.
they should resort to risk-taking at this
What a
stage.
chop-chop
There's
করতে
plenty of time
ওটা
left
শো
yet.
টাইম কার্ড
It's
What a
great
voice from-
defensive work.
voice,
It doesn't take too much
বড়
imagination to
অনেক
guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know
কি
when
করবো, ওটা
to
continue
look for
করবো।
support.
হ্যাঁ ওটা এ কর
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
ওটাকে প্লেয়ার ট্রেনিং মার এখন তোর কাছে ট্রেনিং এর কিছু থাকবে না খেলে খেলে ম্যাচগুলো কমপ্লিট কর ট্রেনার জোগাড় কর ট্রেনিং কর বুস্ট মার ওটাকে
দাঁড়া এখন কি সব গেম প্ল্যান
demonstrating
দেখাচ্ছে
his defensive quality there. Kaká carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. Mbappe! Pele. Chance, surely! Well, there's the
There
clearance.
will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity
Hello?
and rhythm a notch
Well,
or
well.
two, Peter. Just
কোন
looked a
কন্ট্রোলটা ইউজ
step
করো
too
ভার্চুয়াল
slow
প্যাড
on
আর টাচ
everything.
আর ফ্লিপ কোনটা
টাচ আপ ফ্লিকটা কর না না ভার্চুয়াল প্যাড কর ভার্চুয়াল প্যাড এখন ভার্চুয়াল প্যাড সে
Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Eto. He's through here. Oh, good take and a good air. He's had a shot! He's scored! That is his ton, and does he not know it? That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kaka, looking here to chip it through. Takes a shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's managed to get free. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time added on. That's that, the end. Santos can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short.
আমি কি করে তোকে জয়েন করব?
ওটা আমি ফ্রেন্ডলি পাঠালে তাহলে ওটা রুম ক্রিয়েট করতে रूम क्रिएट करता है मैचे গিয়ে रूम क्रिएट করতে হয় ও দাঁড়া আমি গিয়ে খেলিনি তো আমি করে তোকে পাঠাচ্ছি দাঁড়া একটা খেলিনি
আমরা তখন কুইক ম্যাচ খেলি
হ্যাঁ ম্যাচ ই ফুটবল লিগ খেল দেখ ই ফুটবল লিগ বলে আছে ওটা খেল ওটাতে ভালো প্লেয়ার আছে ওটাতে প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারবো আর কয়েন তুলতে হলে দেখ ম্যাচে গিয়ে ইভেন্টে যাবে ইভেন্ট প্লেয়ার ভার্সেস পিভি আসছে দেখ পি ভার্সেস পি, ওখান থেকে কয়েন তুলি।
কয়েন ছাড়া খেলা যায় না?
না না, খেলা যায়, মানে ওখান থেকে প্লেয়ার তুলতে পারবি। দেখ প্যাক দিয়েছে অনেক, ওইখানে 100 কয়েন দিয়ে মেরে প্লেয়ার তুলতে হবে। যত প্লেয়ার ভালো হবে তত তুই ভালো খেলতে পারবি।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for
তোরা
the
সেরকম
next 2
প্লেয়ার না
hours
থাকলে তোকে
it might
ধরতে
not
পারবি
feel
না।
like that.
Welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This
Milan.
certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
আমার টিমও বার্সেলোনা।
Well, here he is,
Change
the
policy.
epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Eto. Rummenigge. McAllister. Knocks it into space. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Aubameyang. Santos yet to have an attempt on goal.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
ভাই গোল মেরে
There is a
দিলাম
look that says it all.
হ্যাঁ,
A piercing stare.
প্রথমে একজনকে
Oh,
গোল
he
মেরে
made it look a bit predictable.
তুই এআই খেলছিস না তো,
That has been
সেটা দেখ।
cut short.
কেরালা ব্লাস্টারকে নিয়ে খেলছে এবার।
And this is Eto. Zanetti. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Neymar tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. It's loose. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Bale. Bale. It's anyone's ball now.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Neymar. McAllister is always looking to break lines. It's a goal kick. And he's intervened well there. Gattuso. And here's Eto. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Elise.
Here's someone with real... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Elise can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar. That has not gone well. No way through there. He won't be happy with that one. There's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Santos are looking to break at pace. Over to the left, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He is just caressing the ball. Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Elise.
Can he get on the end of... Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Santos are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. The ball has bounced loose now. Yaya Toure. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That has been knocked clear.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Just 5 minutes left. Baresi.
उस प्लेयर स्पीड
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
That is good alertness.
पास से भाई ये भाई उसको क्यों दे रहे हो चूतिया है क्या बहन के लौड़ी
separated by the game's only really meaningful moments. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.
एक अंदर नहीं जा रहा शॉट भाई 2-3 मैच सेम ही हो जा रहे तब से
আমি কি করে জানবো আমি তো পড়ে আছি
एक বল অন টার্গেট नहीं है
না আমি এখনো খাইনি আমি পরে খাবো ঠিক আছে
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Vasco da Gama.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Matches Cunha! Now it's Hullet.
বলছি শোন না ভাই আমি পরে আসছি লাঞ্চ টাঞ্চ করে সন্ধ্যাবেলা খেলবো স্ট্রিম করবি
No real test at all for the goalkeeper.
কটা দেখি
তো রাতে করি
ফোন করবি আমাকে
Beckham.
কি খেলবি
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is a can he finish?
হ্যাঁ
And he looked
Jago se
every
kuch bhi
bit the
karta hai.
assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there,
PUBG ta
both
download
reading
kore
it
rakho.
and dealing with it.
করেগা
Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
ये
And
पेनल्टी
that
है
really is the last thing they
penalty
wanted to
hai.
do. To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt.
वो तो बॉल लेके अंदर घुस रहे पेनल्टी है
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Beckham, spread it left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vasco da Gama clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mathias Cunha.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hullet purring through the gears.
आज मार लेगा भाई
Dealt with nicely
बहुत
by
दूर
the
से अंदर आ
defence.
गया भाई फिर भी शॉट नहीं मार रहा है
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Beckham. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Out to the left it goes. And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge. Knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him. And the shot! That's another chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The message is
करना क्या
clear,
चाहते
none
हो
shall
भाई?
pass.
तो मैं तब से देखे
And
जा
it's
रहा हूँ
Gullit.
इतना
Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
इतना क्या है भाई स्क्रिप्टेड थे ठीक है भाई थोड़ा हो जा भाई हर एक मैच में हो
That
रहा है
was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it, big chance! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that has left him in a heap. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's managed to get free. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Santos looking to pass their way through. Matthäus, and that interception was most necessary. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kaká. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kaká, and he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Filippo Inzaghi. Now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Filippo Inzaghi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! And he thumps it clear. Messi, and Messi! And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's crossed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That has ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Basten. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Is only permitted in designated
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Messi. Number 6,
Here's the start of the second half.
Matthäus. Number 12,
Santos really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Number 97.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Very nicely done. Gullit defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He shots for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running.
मैं तो भाई बुफन से मरवाऊंगा भाई हर बार का.
Stop from Courtois. Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's their second corner of the game. Rummenigge. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Gullit. Rummenigge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Kaka. Spread neatly. And the shot! He's got a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The goal scored for Santos after 67 minutes is number 11.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, that's well seen too.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rummenigge. Now it's Kaka. Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a quick ball upfield. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Santos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
सब्सक्राइब कर देना भाई उस चैनल को और लाइक भी कर देना, ठीक है ना। बच गए भाई, बच गए। आ जाना है।
दादा तुम
for it. So that's got things on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And here's Drogba. Oh, good read. Could move up a gear here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a... Batistuta!
Nice goal.
Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. France have reclaimed it. And here's Eto'o. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? It's in!
It's in.
Pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options, and pull it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Yaya Toure. This is their second corner of the game. Header! Cleared without complication. And it's Eto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added minutes has been
That's a
indicated.
cute ball. Well, there's the clearance. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Fellow attendees,
So
this
first half
is a
thoughts?
lost
Well, I think the
children's
manager
announcement.
should be pretty
Would the
happy
father
that his
of a boy
side
in
managed to
a
come
yellow
in on
t-shirt
level
kindly
terms.
make
Things
his
seem
way
to be
to the
going a
information
little against
centre?
them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
अरे कर ले भाई जल्दी हाँ सजा ले ये कर ले वो कर ले सब कर ले भाई
Substitutions taking place.
सब कर ले
So we're into the second 45.
Santos have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Olise. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Drogba. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's been taken short. And this is... And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he welcomes it in. Well, it's gone out again.
Yeah,
And
he
so we'll
did.
have a repeat corner. France have their second corner now. Beckham plays it short. And this is... And the finish!
क्या करना क्या चाहता है
nearly,
सीटिया प्लेयर
but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Bullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Batistuta!
अब ये कौन सा टैकल है भाई उसको छोड़ के इधर टैकल कर रहा है
Find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham goes short.
क्या है इनको किस करे जा
Quick to
रहा
recover
है
this. Batistuta! Santos are looking to go forward now. It's Raul! And somehow he managed to miss it. Eto into the last 5 minutes. This looks Rummenigge! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
और कुछ करना बाकी है चूतिए
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Santos complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for...
And a chance! He's got away with one there. Full it. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those...
चलो भाई ये हो गया आज के लिए भाई मेरे को नहाने भी जाना है